So I bought Yeezys off of Amazon. What? Alright, good morning fam. It's my first time messing around with the Adidas Confirmed app, so let's see if I can have any luck. It's those Adidas Hugh Hollies this morning. And of course the L was taken. That's kind of what I expected. So they finally expanded the area on the Adidas Confirmed app to finally include the area that I live in. When they first opened the Adidas Confirmed app recently, it was just like this tiny little zone within Vancouver, and like I was tempted to drive my car out there to like try to get in on the action, but let's be realistic here. But luckily enough, they opened it up much further to get into the area where I was, but I don't even know if they had any size 13s available this morning. And I know I said I needed to take a break from copying shoes and stuff like that, which I really do, but I was super interested to try to pick them up, take a look at them on the channel, and realistically, I was probably going to flip those if I got them, because it would have helped pay the bills, but it would be really interesting to check those out, because I still haven't got myself a pair of the Hues, but I did spend a little bit of money on something recently, which I think is showing up tomorrow, but it's kind of for research sake, so wasn't too much at all, but I think it should be interesting. Yeah, I don't think I was going to be here till tomorrow, so look at this one. So I know that just yesterday I was saying that the weather was starting to turn around and it was starting to feel a little bit like spring. Well, it's ridiculously gross outside and like snowing again. It's been gray as fuck all day long, so good thing I got a lot of work to do inside either the office or the wood shop, so I can hide away from this stuff. Oh man.
12 seconds later.
I just had a package show up that I was not expecting to show up today at all, but I think there's going to be a lot of unexpected things with this one. So I know what this is, and it's going to be pretty ridiculous. So anyways, let's go check this out. Okay, let's check these things out. This is gonna be hilarious. So I'll give you a little bit of backstory behind this first off. So if you've been watching the channel at all, or have been following me on social for a little bit, you'll probably know that I like V2 350s. Like it's my favorite silhouette. I only have 9 pairs now. Only missing 2 colorways. So I get asked a lot about fakes, and I've never actually seen a good pair in hand, or any pair in hand for that matter. So I figured I would do myself a little bit of research. And sure as shit, I was on Amazon and an ad popped up for what looked like, it didn't say anything about them being fake or anything, but it was advertised with a fairly real looking picture of some V2 350s of all colorways for $100. Well, obviously these are gonna be fake, and I don't by any means condone, support wearing fakes or buying fakes or anything of that nature, at least under my own doing. If that's what you wanna do, whatever, that's fine. Just know what you're supporting and be real about it, and just don't try to flex with the stuff. And whatever, just wear it if you're gonna wear it. But if any of you do not know, China is the place for replication of pretty much everything. Not only just shoes and things of that nature, but they actually have replica cities within their cities. They have replica cities of like Paris, Venice. They even have like the Venice canals and things of that nature. It's absolutely insane. And first when I heard about it, I'm like, no way, like they just must have built little like replica monuments and things of that nature, and nope, they full-blown built replica cities within their cities. But yeah, if you didn't know, look into replica cities in China, and you'll have your mind blown. And just something other simple that you guys will probably have heard about is that they have replica Yeezy stores, like full-blown Yeezy stores, Yeezy, like branded Yeezy stores on the sign, and yeah, and they're fake as fuck. So they've been doing this stuff for a while. So I figured it would be one of those ones where they would send a fake box at least, so that we could I could do a direct comparison to the box to show you guys what to look out for, but this is a bag. that feels like it might have a bit of padding in it. So the hilarious thing on this comes straight from China. The total value of the product is $10 US. Well done. Bubble wrapped bag inside the mailed envelope. Yeah. Fake as fuck. Oh man, I mean, like, they're close, but they're not close at all. I mean, I don't know. Like, they're close, but the shape is all wrong. And the reason that I went with the blue tint is because the blue tint has this crazy, like, flamed pattern through this part, and they weren't able to replicate that at all, which I knew they wouldn't. Yeah, they try really hard, but Dem's fake as fuck. It's so funny that when you're taking a look at pictures that people send you and things of that nature, that you're like, it's hard for your brain to be able to tell, but when you see them in hand, my gosh, what a difference. Like, when unboxing a pair of V2s, I know what to expect every single time as far as the quality goes. Of course, the variance in sizes we've become to expect through different batches, but yeah, I don't even... So, as you can tell, clearly the shape is wrong. The cut through here, the way that the heel at the back, toe. Ooh. Okay, so here's the real thing. And here's the fake one. That's so funny. Real. Fake. Yeah. It just like, I mean, the colors are really close. You see this like flamed striping throughout the bottom portion right here? That was why I got the blue tints to compare, because I knew there's no way they were going to be able to replicate that amongst the shape being just completely terrible. So now let's take a look. I mean, my blue tints are nice and dirty, obviously, because I wear my Yeezys, but just even looking at the sole size, like, these aren't even the same size. These are supposed to be a 13. There's no way those would even fit me. Not that I was going to be wearing them, but... So, obviously that's the real one on the bottom. As you can see, it does not line up at all. Yeah, that's a pretty funny comparison right there. So as you can see, it's right at the same part at the back. Pull it up to the front, and it's like pretty much an inch short. And just like, the upper is so flimsy. I guarantee you I couldn't even get this on my feet. Oh god, that feels terrible. Oh, oh god, everything about this feels terrible. Everything about this feels so terrible. Being a regular Yeezy wearer, and I wear them because of comfort. This is just god awful. That's fucking... Just from looking down at this bastard child. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Okay. So the lettering, this is the fake pair obviously, is pretty darn close in color. There's a little bit more like saturation in this one. It's a bit more like vibrant. I forget, I think they call it emergency red or something like that. From there, the reds on the pull tabs are completely different. This being the fake pair, to the vibrant red on the real pair. You can see that the stitch box is even a little bit different. So on the real pairs of 350 V2s, they're always known for this, like, that booty arch. You know what I'm saying? See, it's really accentuated on the original pairs that didn't have the pull tabs. That was just part of the overall shape of it. So on the fake pair, it just doesn't quite look right. The way that this part doesn't actually bubble, and that this part doesn't actually quite have the right curvature to it, just a dead giveaway. So keep your eye out for the look of that one. Keep your eye on the booty. Working its way up to the toe, this is just like way too high up, I guess I would say. Whereas you can see on the real pair, much more sloped down, much tighter to the actual sole of the shoe. So I think they did that on the fake pair because the sole, like, they probably didn't make these any bigger from like size 10 up or something like that, and then just compensated for size within the actual toe box of the shoe. And it's just, yeah, it's pretty funny. The other next dead giveaway on any pair of fake Yeezys that I've seen so far, I don't know if there's anybody that's actually nailed it yet, who knows, there's probably better fakes than this, keep your eyes peeled. But the way on the real pair that this zebra striping pattern reverses, how it goes from like the solid to the black solid, the white solid, to the like how it goes back and forth like that, compared to on this pair. It's just not done right. You see how this one alternates? And then this one, they just put the one stripe in the middle. It just kind of becomes a mishmash. They're still not getting their patterns right through a lot of it, to be honest. And the boost just feels really like, if you have ever had a pair of boost shoes before, you know what this feels like. It's got that boost feeling to it where it's like, it's really forgiving, but then it like wants to bounce back. Whereas this is just ridiculously rigid and bouncy and like, I don't know, just, it feels wrong. It's not boost. It's definitely not boost. The other main thing is how the prime knit sits on top of this. It's like, there's this like extra glue pulled up on this portion. And then it's just like the prime knit saggy in these weird portions. And it's just like, wants to collapse in all these kind of certain weird spots. Cause it's like, it's not designed right. Whereas on the real thing, it's like, it's super solid because that's the way the shoe is designed to be. You know what I mean? Like, you'll notice that on the actual tongue opening area on the fake pair, this part just wants to collapse inwards like this, and it's just like it has no form. It doesn't want to hold its shape. Like, it's just like, I'm trying to be a Yeezy. Am I? No, you're not a Yeezy. See, this has form. See this? I do this, it goes back to where it wants to be. Like, this wants to be a Yeezy because it's a Yeezy. Gosh. For the sake of this, I'll get out the actual tag from the blue tints. So here's the tag comparison. This tag being the one that is the fake, obviously. And then the original with the Japanese writing and stuff underneath it. I don't know if I can capture it, but the materials, it's more yellowed on the fake, where it's just like a solid white, you know, like a nice piece of card that they used for it. And there's also Hong Kong, what would that be, Mandarin, I guess? Whereas on the fake, it doesn't have that. And you can see again how much more yellow that one is. There's a look at those, because obviously it's not going to be coming with a box, so you're not going to be able to take a look at the box difference. So yeah, so we've checked the boost, we've checked the overall shape, we've checked the tongue, we've checked the pull tab. The placement of these stripes is also just even terrible. Just completely off-centered. So that's not right. That part's dirty. Let's check out this insole. So the inside's not as easy to tell on the inside lining just because it's just super basic materials. So there's the fake one. And then there's the real one. This one, it's overall seated better. You're gonna find better fitment on everything. The way that these stripes align on the way at the bottom, just the overall fit and finish is so much nicer. And it's just, again, you find that this one is just trying very hard to be a Yeezy. The insoles. The fake one, again, got very close on the colors, but this one, well, mine's a bit faded off and been worn, but the actual color is almost orangish. It's that emergency red, right? And again, the way they feel, the fake, it's much more flimsy, whereas this one, it's much more rigid, but it's overall better quality material and just feels much nicer. And you can see that this one's already not wanting to hold its shape up in the top corner. So I don't know, in this one photo that this guy sent me today to legit check, there was like all these like that same kind of thing, but the whole way around this, and it just didn't want to hold its shape. Everything looks pretty good on them as far as like these like indentations and stuff go, but the real giveaway always is this. Can you see how bubbly that looks and how this trefoil is actually a bit wider than it should be? This is the original one. See how it's got a bit more like solid defined corners and it's less bubbly than that one, which is the fake. And the overall honeycomb around in the background is actually a bit larger than it is in this one. So that's the fake on top and the real on the bottom. So yeah, that's what you gotta want to look out for on the insole. Just fit and finish and that bubbly, gross Adidas trefoil. So here's the label on the real pair. As you can see, all very uniform lettering, everything laid out properly as it kind of would be. It's got its little QPC code in the bottom corner there, and the little Adidas underneath it is still legible. Everything is, like I say, uniform fonts. You can use that to check against yours. Ugh, fake pair. So you can see the fonts just don't quite look right. The main thing that gives it away is you see where it says APE? Might even be hard to read because it's all bold and mashed together. And it's like the E is mashed into the P. And then even the little Adidas at the bottom is hard to read at the bottom of the QPC code. So if you have yours, you can kind of compare it to that original one. There's just a bunch of things that give it away. And the big thing on this one was the manufacturing date. It says 8/16, whereas on these blue tints, it says 9/17, which would have been September of 2017. It means they were made right before they came out. These, the manufacturing date for 8/16, no. That's the time of, wow. So it looks like they tried to rip off the tag that was used on the Black Friday pack, because it's the exact same manufacture date. A did it with wrong fonts, B did all the numbers and everything wrong. But to the untrained eye, and somebody that's not knowing what to look for, this looks like a little tag with numbers on it, right? So, oh man, these are bad. Yeah, just even the way the stitching sits on the back heel. So there's the stitching on the fake pair, just like comes together like too smooth, whereas on the real pair, you know, it's actually holding some shit together. There's a look at that. Colors are pretty damn close. Yeah. Ugh. So long story short, the fake thing's never gonna cut it, and it's never gonna replace the real thing. It's always just gonna be exactly what it is. Trying to replicate the real thing. And I mean, I get it if you want to spend $100 and you want to have a little something to wear around on your feet, but I don't condone it by any means. You do what you gotta do. Oh, these things are so bad. You are so bad. Give me a couple more looks of this before I burn these in a fire. Real on the bottom, of course. Fake on the top. And just even this midsection. Sorry, I'm just kind of seeing how weird that looks. Ooh. Anyways, I don't want to look at these things anymore. So if you guys have any more questions about that or anything, if I missed something, let me know. Hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you thought about that whole experience. That was rather traumatizing. You're not Yeezys? I feel like I'm gonna have to wear a pair of Yeezys for the rest of the night just to cleanse myself. Well, there's our look at Amazon Yeezys. They're goddamn awful. Ugh. Save your money, folks. If you want a pair, watch one of my previous vlogs. It'll help you be able to cop on release day. At retail, mind you. Be able to avoid having this diarrhea on your feet. Or in your life. So, if you have any more questions, hit me up in the comments down below, and or even shoot me a message on any of my socials. Oof. That's it for me today. I need to go take a cold shower in my belugas and cleanse myself of those fakes. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Find your passion, great dreams, and let's get it.